Have you ever felt an exhaustion so profound that sleep cannot fix it? A deep, soul-level tiredness that clings to you like a shadow, no matter how much you accomplish? You are not alone. Across the globe, a silent, seismic shift is underway. Millions are feeling this same pull, this same profound fatigue, because we are waking up from a centuries-long dream. For generations, our world has been engineered by a specific kind of energy, an energy of relentless drive, of constant forward motion. It's a cycle of doing, pushing, and striving without end. This is the signature of the wounded masculine, an energy that prioritizes logic over intuition, competition over collaboration, and productivity over presence. The modern world celebrates this pace. It hands out awards for the hustle, glorifies being constantly busy, and demands that we keep climbing without ever taking a breath. It's like living in a city that never sleeps, the perpetual hum of traffic, the constant glare of artificial lights, a rhythm that overrides your own. And let's be honest, this energy helped you survive. It built a life that looks successful, polished, and enviable from the outside. It gave you the armor you needed to navigate a world that demanded your strength. But beneath the surface, the cost has been immense. You feel disconnected from true joy, cut off from the whispers of your own intuition. You feel deeply, chronically tired. This is your nervous system, finally crying out for a different way. This energy demands constant performance, a brave face worn like a mask, even when every cell in your body is begging you to stop, to rest, to simply be. We start to believe our value is measured only by our productivity, our efficiency, our output. In doing so, we lose touch with the sacred, cyclical rhythms of our own bodies and the natural world. We forget how to receive, how to be soft, how to trust in a power far greater and more intelligent than sheer willpower. This slow, relentless burn always leads to burnout. But that burnout is not a failure. It is a sacred invitation. It is the call. There is another way, a gentler, more magnetic, and infinitely more powerful path that is calling you home to yourself. Within you, a different kind of power is waiting to be remembered. It's not a new invention, but an ancient current, a cosmic frequency that has been humming beneath the noise of our modern world for centuries. Right now, millions are feeling this call, a global shift, a collective rebalancing away from the burnout of over-masculinization. This power does not shout, it whispers through your intuition. It does not push, it pulls you toward what is truly meant for you, like the moon pulls the tides. This is the voice of the divine feminine, the healed, magnetic energy of creation. It's the part of you that craves soft light, genuine safety, and a deep, unshakable inner peace that no external chaos can disturb. It's the feeling of coming home to yourself. This energy knows, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are enough, exactly as you are. Not when you get the promotion, not when you lose the weight, not when everyone approves of you. Right now, in this breath. You do not need to earn your worthiness through endless tasks or a packed schedule. Your value is inherent, encoded in your very existence. This presence calls you back to your body, to the rhythm of your breath, the warmth of a sensation, the steady drum of your heartbeat. It reminds you that your body is not a machine, but a sacred vessel of wisdom. You are nature, not separate from it. This feeling of belonging is ancient and profound, connecting you to the cycles of the earth and the cosmos. This is a simple map back to the energy that nourishes you, not drains you. It's the difference between forcing and flowing. It's a power that isn't forceful, but magnetic and radiant. A power that comes from the quiet confidence of simply being. But for so long, we've been taught to operate from a different, more damaging frequency. The wounded masculine is the relentless push, the constant grind, the unending rush. It's the cultural air we've been breathing, an addiction to productivity that has exhausted our collective nervous system. Its mantra is a brutal command. Do more, be faster, work harder, prove your worth. It's a voice that tells you rest is lazy, and your value is measured only by what you produce. It runs on fear. The deep, gnawing fear of not being enough, of falling behind, of being perceived as weak or incompetent. Its world is built on control, competition, and constant striving. A concrete jungle with no room for rest, where every interaction is a transaction. This energy helped you survive. It helped you achieve, build a career, and care for others. But it came at a great cost to your soul. Under its reign, joy, creativity, and simple pleasures fade into the background. You begin to live entirely in your head, disconnected from the wisdom of your heart and body. It ignores the body's signals for rest, pushes through pain, and treats vulnerability not as a strength, but as a dangerous liability to be hidden at all costs. Chronic stress becomes your baseline. Your shoulders are always tight, your jaw is always clenched. True presence and deep connection with others grow difficult, if not impossible. Healing begins the moment you can see this pattern without judgment. Thank this wounded energy for protecting you, and then lovingly begin to loosen its grip. You consciously choose stillness over noise, rest over relentless action, and being over constant doing. You intentionally create space for the nourishing balance of your divine feminine to return. This is the first, most crucial step in reclaiming your wholeness, stepping out of the exhausting cycle of burnout and into a life of magnetic, radiant power. For centuries, a shadow aspect has been conditioned into the feminine psyche. It's the wounded feminine, and it manifests as a persistent, quiet hum of fear, a chronic self-doubt that questions every move, and a deep-seated need to please others to feel secure. This isn't a personal failing. It's a collective inheritance, a survival mechanism passed down through generations that taught us our safety lay in our silence and our service. It's the voice that whispers for you to stay small, to be quiet, to constantly seek external approval as your primary source of safety and worth. It's the energy that waits for permission before acting, that avoids voicing its own needs for fear of being a burden, and that carefully hides the vibrant, messy, powerful true self behind a mask of agreeableness. Overwhelmed by the relentless pressure to perform, to be everything to everyone, this energy either retreats into isolation or learns to manipulate indirectly, a symptom of profound powerlessness. But healing isn't about fighting this shadow. It's about turning toward it with compassion. The healing begins the moment you recognize your inherent worth, the unshakable truth that you are enough, exactly as you are. It's a radical shift from seeking validation outside to sourcing it from within, from your own heart. Your needs are not just valid. They are sacred signals from your soul. Your voice matters. Your desires are the sacred breadcrumbs leading you home to yourself. Begin the practice of speaking your truth, even when your voice shakes. Set one small, firm boundary today. Offer yourself the approval you seek from others. This is the path to reclaiming your power. As you heal, you awaken the divine feminine. This is the exquisite balance of softness and strength, a power so profound it doesn't need to announce itself. It moves with the graceful intelligence of flow, not the brute exertion of force, anchored in a deep trust and an unshakable inner knowing. It receives with grace, attracting opportunities and connections without the frantic energy of the chase. Its presence is magnetic, drawing in what is meant for it with ease. This awakened energy holds decisive action and deep stillness together, an inner dance of being and doing. You learn to honor your body's sacred rhythm, trusting its wisdom to tell you when to act and when to rest. This is clarity wrapped in kindness. To awaken and nurture this potent energy, we turn to the alchemy of ritual. These are not complicated chores, but simple, sacred acts of devotion to self. They are the anchors that bring you home. Begin with sacred silence. Before your phone claims your focus, gift yourself 5 sacred minutes. Sit comfortably. Inhale for a count of 4, feeling your belly expand. Exhale slowly for a count of 6, releasing the night. With each breath, silently affirm, I am safe, I am loved, I am enough. This simple act rewires your nervous system for peace before the day begins. Later, practice the receptive tea ceremony. This isn't about the tea, it's about the intention. As you prepare and savor the warmth, feel the energy of receptivity fill your body. Let the steam cleanse your aura. With each sip, whisper to yourself, I am open to receive all the good meant for me. Feel the truth of this statement land in your cells. Finally, end your day with the heart journal. In a dedicated notebook, answer 3 simple prompts. One thing I am grateful for, to anchor you in abundance. One desire I am calling in, to clarify your magnetic direction. And one thing I am releasing, to let go of what no longer serves you. Keep it simple, sustainable, and sacred. These rituals are the threads that weave your divine feminine power into the fabric of your daily life, transforming you from the inside out. Manifestation is misunderstood as aggressive wanting and hustle. True fulfillment begins in the heart, a state of being, not doing. From inner calm, ego desires fall away, the soul's desires emerge. Step 1, clear intention. From love and expansion, not fear or lack. Reframe, I am calling in a career that is creative, fulfilling, and supportive of my well-being. Step 2, feel the wish fulfilled. Breathe like her, carry yourself like her. Embody that feeling now. Your feeling is the signal, the vibration that draws it to you. Step 3, gentle aligned action. Small inspired steps that feel light. Sometimes the step is rest. Trust the timing of your life. Allow divine detours and synchronicities. Notice with soft, open eyes. Release rigid expectation. Be receptive. Be ready. From doing to being. From grasping to allowing. From chasing to attracting. This is manifesting from the heart. You are now on the path of returning to your true seat of power. No one can give it to you. It is not a prize won through struggle. It is a throne you build within your heart and body, brick by brick, breath by breath. a sacred center of gravity, your source of unshakable peace. Stand tall in small moments. Choose rest. Choose fierce, compassionate love. Protect your boundaries. Speak your truth. Let life move with natural rhythm. You are not alone. Together, we amplify our light and remember the way home. Say it now. I am here. I am enough. Your time is now. Your throne awaits. Join us.